Oh. Birds are talking this morning. No, but right now having to do an awkward ass double chin. No, it's like 49, 50 degrees outside right now. Isn't that cold? I don't even have my third layer of jacket on right now. Like, I'll take a donation because your bet was wrong. Got 2 ciggies left. Plus, I've been out for 1,213 days anyways. I'm used to it, bro. You probably knew. You don't even realize, like a year and a half ago, I tried to off myself. Went to bed. I was soaking wet from head to toe, and it was like 33-degree weather outside. I went to sleep. I didn't give a fuck if I woke up the next morning. But, you know, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one sacred Bible will, and I'm still here, so I don't know what to tell you, man. And like the bed I went into, it was soaked. It rained all day that day. But the entire mattress got soaked. I just laid down on my tarp. There were puddles in my tarp. I laid down on that, unraveled my blanket. It was soaking wet. I was soaking wet. Just got up under the blanket, and I was drunk and passed out anyways. Woke up the next morning. It took me like 6 hours to dry out at Biscuitville. I was there like butt crack in the morning dawn. It was like, shit. It was daylight. I could see my hands when I got up. It was at least 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, but I was in there till about close, and my hands were still pruning. You don't have a Biscuitville in your area. It closes about 2 o'clock. I was in there from pretty much 6 in the morning until noon. I was taking that whole day in. I didn't even be expecting to wake it up in that next morning, to be honest with you, when that went down. Didn't even expect up. So I just sat there for 6 hours, drying out, looking at my hands, going, I shouldn't be alive. I'm telling you, God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible are interesting. What do I sell? Entertainment, peace, love, chaos. I'm a YouTube podcaster, bro. I sell entertainment. I sell life, I sell death. What do you sell? Well, why don't you give me money to have like better lighting in here? Wouldn't that make more sense? And I don't feel like having the screen brightness all the way up. And then having like give you an awkward double chin because I'm so close to my phone. I'm having to like tuck in and look at you like this. Hey, you sell hose. That's illegal. Yeah, turn it off? No, I'm not turning it off. Make you see my face now? You want me to take my hair down? I said I got my hair in a ponytail. I am going to turn it back down, though, so I don't burn all my battery life. I don't really have anything to sell, to be honest with you. I just kind of stream and we talk about everything A through Z on here, whether it be political, religion, movie, music, entertainment, what you're going through. Not long, Timmy. It didn't take me long to start making money, but when people saw the money I was making and the like where I was able to go, they got jealous, and then the people started hating on me and taking the money away. Yeah, no one cares about you, Castro. Anyways, Like, trust me, America's gonna die, bro. Keep pushing. Just push me over that line, I dare you. You can leave it at Ukraine and Taiwan if you want. But keep fucking around. Hey, no. Cocaine's a terrible drug. I've never done cocaine. Cocaine kills a lot of people and ruins a lot of people's lives. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the minute I get my hand, albeit she's an adult, she made her own decisions, but the minute I find your ass that sold her drugs, I'm beating your ass, boy. I already know it's gonna be like looking at Samantha from goddamn Just Friends, bro. And all I know is somebody's going to fucking die that day. That's all I know. I could easily make like more than I could 80 hours anywhere I could work at when I first started streaming and making money. Well, no, Jack, they all just started copying me. Yeah, you didn't sell her the dope. Anyways, block ban deleted. Jesus, you're like woken up and being like retarded this morning. Yeah, but like, yeah, I was making more than I could at 80 hours at any place I could work at. And then like, I don't know, like basic like micromanaging of my money started to become a problem for people. You know, oh, you're smoking cigarettes. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you're eating out again. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you know, albeit I only gave you $10, but where the fuck's your house? I ain't seen you in a year. I gave you $10 a year ago. Where's your house? A lot of micromanaging of money and everything else. Like, hey, buddy, I saw you eat at McDonald's every day this week and all month. No. I know why you ain't got no goddamn money. Because you couldn't make a fucking home-cooked meal, bitch. Over here door dashing or doing this or that. Like that coffee. No, that's like $20. And that's to get the last kind of like half the month. No, you're spending $30 a month there on coffee. Oh, you get Cremora too, right? Yeah, And your sugar too. Yeah, Shit, that's an extra $50 at the end of the month. You could give me half of that. Hell, even $10 out of that, you still got 40. I mean, we don't want to get into the micromanaging of each other's budget here. Probably does. What was it? Green solvent or whatever. That conspiracy thing, Greenleaf or whatever it was, where they talk about selling human meat, people eating it. I know what you're talking about. I've heard the conspiracy and the book on it and everything. I never read it from like cover to cover or anything, but it was like Solvent Green was that whole conspiracy. Soylent? Yeah, okay. I was right. Well, it was Soylent, not solvent, but close enough. Pink slime, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, bro, when you stare into the void stares back. You know that, right? You ever heard that saying? No. If any book is going to be real, it would be Hidden Among Us. That's a dystopian future of America where they're overpopulated and they pretty much have to do what China does and, like, limit birth. You can only have one kid. If you have 3 kids, you got to kill the other, like, the other 2. Only one can live. Or you put them out on the street or something. They got to fend for themselves. That's a book I see happening more than anything. There are too many people on this planet that would be like, bro, I am not eating human. I am not eating my brother, my sister, my grandmother, my mother, my dad, my child. No. My friend. No. That ain't happening. I ain't eating their mama. I ain't eating their dad. No. No. The Hidden Among Us. No, I see that happening. That's actually a really dark book. I read all of it. I went from, like, when he was a kid to when he gets up into adult, bro. Well, I don't know put many edits on my shorts, man. I don't have that many shorts. Last short I put up was probably me bitching about the trash can not being there at the bus stop. Other than that, it's just been like the al-Baghdadi raids where you see the footage of the dog getting blown up in the Special Forces unit. It's America's. Like, no, that unit's walking up to that compound, they form on that wall, and then they get blown the fuck up. Like, if you truly watch the footage. Because that clearly can't be a group of people. Like, no. I mean, I'm sure, look, I know cannibalism exists and stuff. Let's pray it's not on a mass consumption level. Because, oh my God, I don't want to be eating human flesh, bro. I've been making jokes about that. Like RFK Jr. coming out and just being like Hannibal Lecter. When he says nothing here's vegetarian, he means there's human meat in, like, y'all shit. You're like, bro, nah, nothing on the menu's vegetarian. Like, yeah, you claim to be a vegetarian, then I just eat cow. It eats grass. Human eats everything, including ass. No, I couldn't eat anybody. Homie, I don't give a fuck. We are starving, and it's in the fucking frigid cold. I will starve to death. I will have enough conviction and faith in the Lord to, like, I'd be like, Lord, please just treat me like the Jews on the 40-year journey. Every day I was, like, passing the limit of I should be dead without water and food. I would just be like, Lord, I am on my 40-year, just get me through this. Dear God, Jesus Christ, let's hear it's like a Bible. I'm not eating this person. Going live was a little bit more profitable. What's really hurting me now and a lot of my finances is starting to snowball is my fucking videos are getting all demonetized, so I make no ad revenue anymore. I got added maybe the fucking shit. I make about 2 videos a day, 3 sometimes. So maybe out of the 200 new videos I've made, maybe 10 of them are monetized. The other 190 have no monetization on them whatsoever. So I make no ad revenue. Well, actually, no, it's only been 2 months. Excuse me, it's not been 90 days. I was unbanned November 20th when I was banned November 6th. It's about 180, though. 120 to 180. Well, I'd say at least... yeah, because I'm in my shelter. It's been raining all fucking night. Well, it stopped, but it's overcast. I could have my brightness all the way up here, but it'll burn my battery life. So you could actually see me. But I'm going to turn it back down. Bro, I'm not eating a cooked woman. in any way, shape, or form am I putting human flesh in my mouth. Like, like my mouth will touch human flesh, but like, it's alive, and it's my wife, or like girlfriend, going to be my wife. Like, the beard was fake. I shaved November 7th. You're way late to that party, bro. I shaved the 7th, dog. Google thought I was a kid when I shaved, bro. I got the email and everything. That was a real beard. No, I feel like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead talking to Michonne right now. No, I before and after, like, goddamn, what happened? I'm not going to Australia. I don't like Australia. They ain't released all the Jeffrey Epstein files yet. They got millions of files now. You know, they're over there like releasing the pictures of the house and stuff they found in the house and everything else. It's not the list. They're showing you everything else, albeit you can see the names of the contacts there they were with. You can start forming a list right there. Albeit their personal information, like phone number and email address, is like censored. No, their name's right the fuck there. Any dogman sightings? No. Talking about a werewolf? I think it was a full moon a couple nights ago, but no. I feel like werewolves and vampires probably got that shit a little figured out. They don't go on a rampant, like, killing spree when they change. I'm pretty sure they got their cycle down like a period menstrual cycle, and they go off into like a dungeon somewhere that they can't get out of, and their own kind keeps them locked in bay. What? Or there's some symbiotic relationship with vampires and werewolves. Who fucking knows? Bro, they're technically internal at that point. They can't die. They're gonna know every fucking thing. And seeing every... and can't die. I guess they're a demon. I don't know the level of Lord's salvation there. That would, if they truly accepted the Lord in their heart, I don't know. Am I begging? No. So you're talking. Yeah, Trump's a piece of shit. I want to watch his head explode on camera, I'm telling you. So many people will be mad. I would legitimately be one of those people over there celebrating, bro. You have no idea. I would be so fucking happy. I'm telling you, like, no. I would be so fucking happy. You have no idea. It would, like, me saying it's probably already scaring people more than anything, but at the same time, I'm telling you, I'd be so happy. Bigfoot, no, I haven't, like, I wouldn't even say a sighting, but I think Bigfoot was around one time in, like, 2019. Yeah, well, guess what? You're gonna block ban deleted. I don't let any other Matt in here. It's just me. I'm the only Matt in this stream. You're block ban deleted. But no, I don't even call it a sighting. But it did break a branch off. That was back when I was doing like paranormal investigations, like capture like demons and shit, or not capture, but track Wendigos and demons and shit. Cause like if you ever seen the show Paranormal Activity Caught on Camera, when the creature would make noise and the experts with quotes around it would react to it and be like, I wouldn't get near that, I don't know what the fuck that is. My dumb ass heard, go use that out in the woods at 3 o'clock in the morning and try to like use it as a deer call. You know how you got a deer grunt thing, or you got the antlers that you can clack? You know, this creature making noise that might be a language for its own creatures and species. And you might be able to call one in if you use its audio call. And that's what I was trying to do. And then COVID decided to rear its ugly head in at that point and everything else. I got conspiracy theories about COVID-19, and I kind of take accountability for it. That's kind of my fault. I went and fucked around and found out. And then I like inspired somebody else to kind of do what I was doing, because going through a cyberstalker situation that started in America and then grew internationally, like, no, I influenced somebody else to go do it and they got fucked up. And I think they skipped basic protocol, quarantine, that they were supposed to go through, that kind of any deep state government would do. You know, nothing happened here. It was a bear attack. You know, please step back. Why are they in biohazard suits? It was a radioactive bear. I don't know what to tell you. Please step back. Like, it's a radioactive tiger. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you don't want none of these problems. Hell the fuck no, I didn't get vaccinated. Bro, I got a weird, dude, I'm telling you, like, if I'm telling you this is like kind of a side theory outside of what everyone else has been saying, homie, the last thing I'm gonna do is put demon genetics or some cryptid genetics in my body. Oh. I mean, I get the fact, you know, I admit I was homosexual, but, like, you know, let's focus on the fact that I root for Team Pussy. You keep trying to, like, just keep me on Team Dick. Like, no. All right, Johnny Baker, you're getting banned. That's not how that works. No, I'm not Team Trump. You're getting blocked, man, deleted. You retarded? Do I think Bigfoot has super abilities? It's fucking Bigfoot. It's an 8-foot goddamn primate. Wait, what? Did either and lost my... What? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. My bad. Sorry, there were so many other messages I had to block, ban, delete there that I almost got that confused up with something else. Me, I turned 32 in October. Last, 2025. Played Jeffrey Dahmer in the show. I don't know who that is. I know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, but like the actor who played him, I don't know who that is. No, Sasquatch can't travel through interdimensional portals. And then PJSR, that's kind of against your genetic information. It's discrimination. You technically shouldn't have got fired because you didn't get vaccinated. Plus, it's also against HIPAA laws. It's none of your goddamn business I'm vaccinated or not. Like, you curious if I got vaccinated for the flu shot this year? Nah, I don't see that. Evan Peters? Okay. Yeah, I never really got into those movies a little bit, for like what that person, I know what the movie's about, and it's like I don't really want to see that reenacted, man. Kind of like all these slave movies that keep coming out. Like, bro, yeah, we know that happened. Can we stop seeing it, please? It's like the World War II movies and shit. Like, yeah, we get that happened. It was very bad. Can we stop seeing this? And then y'all air it all day, every day on Veterans Day, and you remind them, like, you can make people trip from their PTSD and everything else. Let's make sure my chat didn't glitch out. Sun's coming up, though. So it's going to get a little bit more light out here. But it'll still be dark in here. Cool. Good job you've been sober. Good for you. Why? series of complicated events. I'm slowly but surely getting a house here, but it's the weekend. I can't exactly apply for housing. I need to call the doctors and everything Monday. Get my toe fixed, get my teeth pulled. I'll have to get surgery on my mouth, actually. And they're going to have to get cut out. I'll be honest with you. Some of them get pulled out, but the rest of them, they're going to have to get cut out. I already know. I could tell as soon as I heard that come out of the doctor's mouth. God damn, she didn't even say GD, but she's like, God damn, you already got 6. I can see right here on this quick look in less than a second. I see 6 that are just going to keep getting affected. Like, damn. You're not checking my prostate, bro. The dog man was made by the government. The dog man ain't made by the government. The dog man's pretty much a werewolf, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like confusing a rake with a Wendigo. Dude, the rake is a Wendigo. Creepypasta just copy-pasted the Wendigo's lore. And if you really go down the rabbit hole and look at the Wendigo's lore, it's literally a copy-paste. Like, Creepypasta put no effort into that, just copy-pasted the Wendigo and named it the Rake. Everything the Rake can kind of do, the Wendigo can do too. And yes, haunt you in your dreams, and that's how you kind of get infected and can, like, lead to being adopted by a pack of Wendigos at a certain point. And eventually you will slowly but surely convert into one of those. If you don't get, like, help. And by help, I mean God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Most Sacred Bible. They claim, like some books will say you need to go to a shaman and stuff, but even then it may be too late. There's not much they can do for you. Especially you start going down the rabbit hole of really wanting to, like, crave, like, human flesh and eat human flesh. You kind of went down that rabbit hole. And you need serious, like, intervention from God. No, Big Sauce. You're not going to check my prostate, bro. It's just not going to happen. I'm very picky. Like, bro, it's just not going to happen. We ain't going to talk about that shit. I ain't making people uncomfortable on my stream. Like, no. I ain't going to tell you how to make that work. No, just have God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible, and you'll be fine. I don't know. You may not believe in God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible yet, and you believe in something else. Like, so I don't know what to tell you. Other than you believe and convert. Like, I'm not going to force it on you. Like, I'm not supposed to. Am I supposed to convert you? Yes. Can I force it? No. Welcome to having free will, bud. Not right now. I did, though. I mean, I do. Well, I don't have a toothache, but, like, my teeth can easily get infected. I had, like, an abscess infection. I had, like, my whole face on this side swollen up on my right side here. It was all swollen up. Like, even in my cheek and everything, like, going down here to my neck. I got terrible teeth. I'm not showing them on the stream. I showed them enough. And the pictures I do have on my social media with my teeth, like, fucked up, they're worse than that now. That was like 4 years ago now. Yes, I'm homeless. No, I'm not a predator, bro. I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. Come on. G-Pro. People have actively doxed me in Alamance County, North Carolina. I'd be in prison if I was that dude. You understand that, right? I mean, it's kind of stupid. You should ask me if I'm a ballet dancer or a strip club owner as well. You seem to ignore those. Dude, I'm in my tent in Alamance County, North Carolina, out in the woods in a city. I'm not going to accurately dox myself in the exact city, but I'm in Alamance County. No, they would still be incarcerated. They're incarcerated till they're like 50. Homie. They got like 18 years. And it's 2019 when they got arrested. And I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, and I've been, like, albeit you're new to the stream, I've walked around and doxed myself being like in Alamance Crossing in Burlington and everything. What product do you get if you pay? Like, bro, just entertainment, dog. And we talk about everything A through Z here. At this point, you should pay just because you've been outright disrespectful. No one's called me a predator since I shaved, bro. That was a big issue with my beard, and I didn't even see the resemblance then. Besides me always eating my beard when I'd bite into food. I got a toe fungal infection on it. Sure. You just get a different aspect of the shit show of life in America. I wouldn't say ICE is really saving America. No, we're not. No. Trump's not a king. Anyways. Again, what are you going to do about the Bloods, the Crips, the Hells Angels, the Mafia, the Ku Klux Klan in America? They traffic humans, they traffic drugs, they kill people. They're no different than the cartels. No. Release Nick Maduro and, like, send him back home. No, what ICE does is good. Okay, look. I say this loosely. What ICE really, truly does and what it prevents, yes, is good. But, like, Trump, no. Trump's no good. I'll be honest with you. I don't need some radical Allah Akbar, like, person wanting to make everyone go meet Allah over there because they want to go blow up a gas station today. And they illegally entered America. No, like, ICE does a great job. I'll be honest with you. Like, all bullshit aside. No, you wanting to arrest and, like, harm the fucking Bambi in the headlights there wanting to run from the cartels. Albeit they kind of put themselves in federal prison and really ain't getting too far from them. I don't know. Like, I don't know, Bambi. You do this legally next time. Just go the fuck back over. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, bro. If you read the description, yeah, man, I went back to jail in 2022, bro. And that's for resistive truck delay. The thing I was talking about with the other person over there bullshitting about donating to me and shit, like, they were just talking about it's cancel culture they can't really use anymore. They tried, they ruined it. I'm glad they ruined it. They didn't realize how bad they ruined it, though. But it's good for me. That's all I know. Something's going on behind closed doors. Stop. Something really bad's coming. Nothing really bad's coming, bro. Dog, no one cares about your pedophile ass, dog. And I'm not worried about anything on my First Amendment, with my First Amendment rights, religious belief, independent journalism, and comedic special podcast. Well, I know how to take care of myself out here, Sasquatch. I know what I'm doing. That's why your wife looks at me and gets wet, bro. That's why she gotta go change her panties. And be like, I'll be right back. Bong. My name's not Bong. Let's go ahead and block, ban, delete these people. They're being weird. I'm not the reason herpes. Now I'm saying I'm the reason herpes exists. Okay, you getting block, ban, deleted. Yeah, you can, Ethan. You can stop people from making piss poor decisions. Outside of the geopolitics, like what? You want me to start talking about the motherships and shit I've seen of the extraterrestrials? Where, homie, I mean, even if we launched a nuke at it, no, the ship's still going to be standing, brother. Like, you hope the electromagnetic pulse, like, shuts it down. No, if it don't, the entire ship's going to still be up there, dog. You tickled it. Like, what do you mean? Like, what crazy do you want me to get into that I've seen? Hope you understand, when you see something in the sky, it's kind of like looking at something on the ocean a little bit. It's a lot bigger than it looks when it's that far away and you actually get up on it. And when I see a guide light, like a red light here on a ship, and you got another one this high all the way over here, like way off camera over there, and I mean, it's like this fucking thick, like you can't even see my hand right now, but it's this fucking thick, bro. Like, and thicker than that. Like, my hands are going to go off the camera. And that's from a distance on its thickness and, like, length. That's not being up on it. Homie, I don't give a fuck. We shot a nuke at that thing. You just tickled it. And you hope the nuke hit it. Personally. On, like, crazy shit I've seen. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're gooning? Okay, well, look. You can save that comment to yourself. I don't need to know that. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, they got a big-ass ship, bro. They can take that thing deep. You don't get that. They go all the way down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Oh, beach, you know, they kind of got to navigate, like, nautically there under the water, but at the same time, no, they got the, you know, pressure, cabin pressure they need to, like, keep the water from crushing in their ship and pop in and out. I'm sure. No, aliens don't live in Area 51. If one is, it needs to get released more than anything, gamer. You go back into Roswell. We were playing with radio frequencies at that time. We were getting into radio frequency weaponry and like all that. And that's allegedly how we crashed the UFO, not whatever the fuck they claim it was. It was because we were testing a new radio frequency weapon. According to other people and other sources I've heard. So you better hope they're alive. And if they are alive, you might want to release them. The reason they ain't releasing them is they feel like they're going to kill them all. They'll kill us if we release them. Ever been submersible? No. I'm trying to accurately think. I say no, but yes, no. We didn't exactly go to boat shows. We went to air shows, but I could have probably been in a submersible. And if I wanted to, I could have joined the Navy and been in one. I don't think that would have been a problem. Have I been on a cruise? No. I've been on a ferry. And like a pontoon boat. But like, no, I don't do the water, bro. I don't like water. I don't give a fuck if I'm in a pond somewhere that has no connections to the ocean. I feel like there's a shark or alligator in there. I don't like it. I hate it, bro. I got that like fear of the ocean a little bit. I'm afraid some fucking sea beast is about to come out and just at one gallop. Or gulp. I don't want to say gallop. Ever had a real job? Yes. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I'm a political advisor. Shit, I've worked everywhere in customer service. Like, what? I've done blue collar and white collar work. What do you want, Veronica? Have you ever had a real job, Veronica, or did you just sell your body all day and suck dick all day? That's not a job. It's called being a harlot, charlatan, whore. A sexually immoral, lustful, and an adulterer. We're all big no-nos. So watch your damn mouth about have you ever had a real job, bitch? I don't know what it is with you ladies, bro. Like, you ain't gonna make it more than 5 minutes with my ass before we fighting. If YouTube is a job, okay, go tell that to Mr. Beast, I Show Speed, Kai Sintra, Jim the Chat Man, Dr. Disrespect, any other famous YouTuber that's monetized and makes money from YouTube. And that's their sole source of income. You go to Penguins, but Penguins has millions of dollars. Yeah, go cancel him. He don't really care. He's probably budgeted that out where he's good for the rest of his life. Like, no, YouTube is a job. Y'all are just being idiots. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I don't care I'm not them. I'm better than Charlie Kirk. That's all I care about. I talk about politics all the time, dude. Y'all just avoid it like the plague in this chat. And want to be irrational and don't want to talk about facts and be very biased. And closed-minded. Already done construction. Been there, done that. 38, no, there would be 3 million in here, though. You don't get it. I'm just being canceled in smear campaign. I said something about Charlie Kirk, so I talk about politics. You are not Charlie Kirk. Y'all are retarded Down syndrome monkeys. At least Charlie Kirk at least knew what he was kind of talking about in the political world. Whether you love him or hate him, right along with Ben Shapiro and everyone else. At least they know what the fuck's kind of going on. Y'all over here just mindless sheep won't even listen to people that know what the fuck's going on. You'd be like, oh, Joe Rogan or Elon Musk retweeted Charlie Kirk or Matt or... What do you think we know what's going on? You didn't realize I'm the one who found the shooter that shot him in the neck. And even then, it wasn't that dude. That's a whole conspiracy in itself. No, I don't know this weird cultist song. I feel like Piltover's Most Wanted. I feel like Jinx out here with Trump in the White House. I feel like Captain America and I'm being hunted. To be honest with you. Long story short. No, I feel like Piltover's Most Wanted out here. You don't carry no flame. Yes, Day, if shit doesn't change. I see some people with a brain trying to restrict his powers in Venezuela over there. They already see what he's doing with, like, it looks like jokes about Greenland. No, he's being serious. Same with Cuba and Mexico there. No, there's Republicans with some brains in Congress. They see it. They see it, and they're like, oh, no. No. This is going to be bad. Because you're on the assumption that you can just go in and waltz into Venezuela and take that over. And then if you're sitting there saying Cuba's going to fall because it ain't getting Venezuela oil anymore, like, no, you're about to damn millions and hundreds of millions of people. Like, no, you kind of got to put that shit back in place and let it limp along. No amount of money you were giving them is it going to change whatever they're doing. It'll probably change it now, but you got to kind of put those people back in place. Kind of like, yeah, we got you. I'm going to put you back. Listen to me this time. No, I don't fucking suck. I got the cartels running shit on your fucking shit right now that's not making the news. Homie, no one's sleeping tonight in the streets. I'll go ahead and tell you that right the fuck now. And I ain't even a part of the streets like that. But I goddamn could put that shoe on my foot and guess you wanted to go piss off the entire cartel. This wasn't just one organization. No, you gave them a reason to unify. It formed like a union. Like, homie, yeah, fuck getting to that military shit, but I know where your family, your wife, and your kids go to school at and where you like to get coffee in the morning. I'll be at you on that ship right now. You can't come back to that shit and fucking thousands of miles back and I'd run your shit in. It's too late, they dead. I'm not really in the middle of nowhere. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County, but nodding in the park. I don't nod in the park, bro. I don't even go to the park. Anyways. No, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. You're getting blocked and deleted. Am I Jewish? I need to be Jewish. I'm technically Christian. I wanted to convert to Judaism. Because technically, at the end of the Revelations there, you know, Jesus goes up to one of the Jewish synagogues and pulls those Jews out and make them bow in front of all the true Jews. So technically, I'm supposed to be Jewish, from what I've interpreted from Revelations. Albeit I believe in God, Jesus Christ, most sacred Bible. Dog, I was born in America. I've lived in the United States of America my entire life. I'm a United States of American citizen living in North Carolina, Alamance County, bro. Yes, Jews are rich because they're prudent with their finances. They set themselves a budget and save. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. No, I know Jesus was Jewish. Immigrate to another country? No, I kind of like where I'm at. I like being right here. There's more to this, Ty. I like being right where I'm at. I'm right where I need to be, personally. I need to be careful, but I'm right where I need to be. Why am I not rich? Because that's not what you're supposed to be going for, my friend. Materialistic items don't matter in this world. I don't care if I save 8.6 billion people for the rest of my life and I only make $50,000 a year. I don't care. I am rich in life. I'm rich spiritually, not materialistically. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Roman Sacred Bible, give me everything that I need. Homie, I got beer, I got food. I mean, I can go get more food. I got cigarettes. I can get more cigarettes if I really need to. I need to quit smoking. But, like, I got everything I need, man. I don't care if I had $1 billion in my bank account. I wouldn't be doing anything different than I'm doing right now. Other than possibly being in a house. Jesus was not a Muslim, but okay. Yes, Jason. God gave me beer and cigarettes. Who else do you think put it here? God put human on this planet. Human made beer and cigarettes. Like, we got it through God, Jesus Christ, husband from sacred Bible. Like, why are you tripping right now, dog? Am I saying they condone it? No. But do I have it because of them? Yes. I'm not saying they condone it, and like, you can drink, you just can't be a drunkard. And then cigarettes, I feel like, are a big no-no. You ain't really supposed to do those. Because you got the authority to drink, not to be a drunkard. You didn't get the authority to smoke. So, no, I know that, warrior. That's the point I'm getting at. Again, I'm not saying they condone it, but did they give me it? Yes. No, my name is Matthew Neville Golding. I'm not John the Baptist. John Baptist died, bro. And is like off in heaven and been doing shit with Jesus for a very long time now. I'm Matthew Neville Golding. Well, it's not really contained in a book. And within that book, it tells you everything, historically speaking. Want to talk about Pangea and it getting ripped apart by God? And the island? Some reason, I guess y'all think the world and the earth and the continents were where they are today. Back when Jesus was walking the planet. Now, homie, you were on Pangea back then, big dog. I don't care what they say. You were on Pangea back then. And you want to be close to God as you can, go to Antarctica. There's a reason why there's a treaty on Antarctica. The sun's always there up 24/7, motherfucker. And if you read the Bible, that's the closest you can be to God. I'm be honest with you. There's a reason why there's a treaty on that continent. Albeit people look at it like free real estate. No, that continent's got a lot of respect on it. I'll be honest with you. Muslims are pretty base. Well, it depends what Muslim you talk to. But no. Again, no. I'm just going to block, ban, delete this. Because you're trying to confuse people with, like, Muslim and Jesus. Like, no. Did the Muslims believe in Jesus? Yeah, sure. Like, I have a weird alternate theory that kind of contradicts half what's written in the Quran anyways, but... I look at Islam and Muslims as a fucking subvert branch of Christianity and Judaism. It's just a whatever translation they have and whoever they picked. You know, they still believe in Jesus. They just look at Jesus as God and, like, not the split Holy Trinity, where it's Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit. And it depends whether you're, like, talking to Islams or Muslims, because then it's, like, more Prophet Muhammad and, like, all that. And I'm not too well versed in the Quran, so don't act like I can quote that for you. I read it a little bit, and I read all I needed to read. When I read the beginning, like the first 10 pages, was like, literally don't judge anybody. They'll be weighed for their crowns and good deeds by Allah when they die and go to heaven. You know, I wanted to read up on it a little bit, because, like, you know, it does have the verses in there where it's like, convert people or kill them. You know, they're infidels. You know, I wanted to try to, like, kind of understand my enemy. Or, like, what people are trying to make me believe is my enemy. And understanding them at, like, a, like, core belief they have in their culture. Because if you talk to a true Muslim or Islam person, really at the end of the day, they'll just try to understand you. There ain't, like, you might make them upset and everything, but at the same time, no, they're just going to want to try to understand you. At no point are they going to pull out an AK and try to shoot you. That's a radical. The other one, no, they're probably going to get upset, but, you know, they're going to try to understand at the same time. Well, I didn't mean to hit show on that message. I guess that's good to know, Jack. Anyways. Well, that's your grandeur assumption of covetous that they go to hell. Sometimes it's better to not walk with the Lord. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. It's in the Bible. Sometimes it's better to be like a meek non-believer almost. I don't mean they condemn the Lord or anything. That, they have their own little internal battle. And sometimes it's better for you to do that rather than go, yes, I walk with God, Jesus Christ, let's hear from a sacred Bible. Because, homie, if you want to walk the walk, you better talk the talk. And guess what? You're going to start being covetous because, how can you talk the talk and walk the walk? Because you're not Jesus. You can need them to hold your hand the entire way. You can't save nobody. You know what I mean? So it's kind of covetous to assume everyone goes to hell. Imagine growing up in a country where if you try to believe in Christianity, no, you'll get killed. Or you'll get, beat or, exiled. Are they condemned to hell? That's pretty covetous to say. I'm pretty sure God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from the Sacred Bible is there with them. The entire time. It's very covetous to assume that they're just going to go to hell. No, Jesus Christ gives you the basic instructions before leaving Earth. I'm going to tell you that now. If you look at Holy Bible and look at the acronym, I've heard this from people. He only left you basic instructions before leaving Earth. He, only O, left L, Y, U, basic, B, I, instructions, B, before, L, leaving, E, Earth. Homie, you can't change one hair white. You can't come up to me and grab my hair and turn that all white. Or if it was all white, turn it back blonde. You can't do that. So why worry about all this other shit you can't do? And enjoy life, be fruitful and multiply, care for your neighbor. Someone does you wrong, turn the other cheek, forgiveness and forget. He only left you basic instructions before leaving Earth, Gordo. Yes, Ryan, basic instructions in the whole freaking Bible. And guess what? Guess how many you violated and I violated today? Too damn many. But through the grace and salvation of God, Jesus Christ being our Lord and Savior, that we are still alive. We're here on Earth, you're able to enjoy this stream, tune in, type what you want to type. You might be going through whatever you're going through, I'm going through whatever I'm going through, but hey, you're still 6 feet above ground to tackle the trials and tribulations of today. Yes, Shady. This is very true. Dude, I'm over here smoking cigarettes and fucking drinking beer at, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning? I'm thankful as hell to God, Jesus Christ, let's hear from a sacred Bible. Now, I could be out on Ukraine or Russia right now dodging fucking FPV drones all the goddamn day, shitting on myself. And that only happened because people couldn't back the fuck off. No, I know, Shady. No, they like to look at God as some evil tyrant. Oh, he killed people and he did this. Oh, yeah, it's God exacting his will. I don't know what to tell you. You pissed Dad off. Dad got mad. Sorry, bud. That's what happens when Dad gets mad. Be careful. Daddy's angry is very scary. And it's not somebody you can exactly just high-five in the flesh, but when that fucking, magnitude 10 earthquake comes rolling through and that tsunami and that category 5 hurricane and this flood and that wildfire, no. Dad's mad. Dad's very mad. Like, sorry. Repent. Dad's pissed. Giving out Chris Farley vibes? I mean, I could do an impression of Chris Farley if I wanted to. If you wanted to, a healthy snack, you have free will to do whatever the hell you want, bro. Or sis, not to be sexist. Need smoke more for the voice crack? Nah. I don't want one of those, like, I talk like that. I don't know. God, Jesus Christ, let's read from the sacred Bible. Please don't let that happen. I thankfully, like, albeit, like, I've had to go to the hospital a lot and get checked out. Because I had some, like, medical issues going on. Like, no. Thank God I don't have cancer. Unless the doctors were lying to me. Like, no, I'm clean. I ain't got no STDs. I ain't got cancer. Like, albeit I got fucked up teeth and a fucked up toe nail. Like, I've kind of made it through unscathed. So I'm thankful for that. Like, no, I fucked a lot of people. I'm glad I got through without an STD. Like, I'll be honest with you. My mindset. Well, my voice might crack. Excuse me. I appreciate you liking my mindset. I'm sorry. I was getting two thoughts in one there. Brain was going too fast. Like, I didn't believe the doctor. I had to kind of like fight him on it. I'm like, nah, what'd you just say to me? They're like, yeah, it's clear. I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. I don't trust the government. And I really don't trust doctors either. You're not really listening to what I'm saying, are you? You're just hearing what you want to hear. And then, like, at what point of all of what I said have I not repent? Like, bro, you just get blocked, man, deleted. You came in as a trifecta of, like, douchery. Did I sleep good? I mean, I guess. I've been up all night, bro. I didn't go to bed last night. Albeit I was passing in and out of sleep. Like, when I was streaming it, like, early this morning. I'd wake up and be like, I was dreaming I was drinking beer outside my shelter and everything. I woke up and I'm like, wait, where's my beer? I'm like, oh, wait, I was dreaming that. Because I'd, like, sit there and pass out for, like, 5-10 minutes, wake up, no one still ain't said anything, and then go back to sleep. Or kind of just lay there and just have my eyes closed. Dude, I stream every day, like, 2-3 times a day. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I've probably made, like, another 180 videos, or 120 at least. It's thankfully not raining. Well, I look like a bum because I'm homeless. I'm not exactly a bum, but... If I had a job before, yeah, I can go through my whole fucking resume of jobs, bro. I've been done nothing but customer service, dog. I'll be right back, though. I gotta go do something. Oh, God. Let me in. No, drinking when it's cold doesn't help, and it's not even cold right now. It's like up in the 50s right now. It's supposed to get down to 49 for the low last night. Yeah, B-dub. Trump's over there trying to start World War III right now. That list will be released, or I will eventually, like, bro, I'm eventually watch one of your heads explode on camera. I'm just gonna block, man, delete this guy. I used to smoke weed a long time ago. Me, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. You're too late for that one, bud. Stop asking that one. It's too late. You tried to play that angle too long. Yeah, I mean, you've been going on a year with that one now. Like, bud, enough's enough. You goddamn know what state I'm in. Thanks to Jessica and Lele now. You know I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. You know exactly where the woods I sleep at. Like, homie, you shot yourself in the foot there. Dude, am I a woman? Only time you wipe from the front to the back. Not a woman, bro. You never wipe back to front on a girl. If you wipe back to front, you're going to get shit particles in her pussy, and you're going to give her a UTI, and UTI can turn septic, and you can kill her by getting her a blood infection. You always wipe front to back. I'm a dude. I don't have to worry about that. I got a dick and balls in between my legs. I don't know what early parenthood and child development bullshit you're trying to go on with me here, but you ain't ready for that yet, bro. Yeah, this is a very intellectual conversation. Yes, Darren, it is. Long story short, I'm pretty sure that other people here wonder why they ain't been blocked, banned, deleted yet. And they get one more try. I'm trying to be a little bit more lenient. That would be an immediate ban from me. Y'all know this, but I don't know. Y'all keep bitching. Y'all keep getting banned too much. Oh, wow, now I'm a loser, apparently, because apparently my intellect it depends on my materialistic items. Yeah, like, I don't even want to have that come out of my mouth, but I don't know. I have a bunch of evil people that support me. I got a mansion. I got all this money, but everyone's evil. They'll kill you. They wouldn't even piss on you if you were on fire, bro. Yes, and Tanner, you're still trying to come in my channel and talk. You know you're already fucked up, bro. No, I'm not letting him get to me. No, I don't know who Jim Dillon is. Don't jinx it, Darren. I might just block, ban, delete you because you said that. Let me check your channel activity. I've hit you 4 times to see if I had a legitimate reason to, or you were just getting blocked, banned, deleted when I was pissed off. Yeah, from what I can see and like briefly reading as quick as I can, like, no, you got banned when I was just pissed the fuck off. Just reading what I can read from like in the channel. I got a job. Why do these people hate me so much? Why don't you do something about Russia, boy? What are you gonna do when Russia wants to go into Alaska, dog? I'm just curious. Because, homie, you think you're gonna just Venezuela that or Middle East that global war on terror Russia, you're in for a very rude awakening. No, your F-35 is not coming back home, brother. Well, guess what? They want it back. Possibly. America ain't fucked around enough for this to happen truly yet from me. They getting close if they don't stop. But at the same time, homie, what you gonna do? Russia isn't shit? Yeah, okay, we'll go to Ukraine and say that, mouth. Last time I checked, you keep using Ukraine as a lab rat for that because you know you lost. No, you going to go beat up fucking rednecks again and act like you got good news headlines, bro, and Russia and China, or they're going to get jealous. They're going to move in, and then y'all going to stop. And be like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this anymore. You're going to have a new Cuban Missile Crisis. You're like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this anymore. All that bullshit, all that good bullshit you spewing, nah. They gonna move right fuck in, and this tune gonna change. Leave my goddamn oil and gold alone. That's why everyone's in fucking Venezuela right now. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Leave my gold and oil alone. I mean, we already got kicked out of Africa. You're just looking yourself out of South America now. I'll be honest with you. You need to stop paying rent in the YouTube channel. Yeah, maybe if you're homeless, you don't have to worry about paying rent. You might have to worry about your phone bill and like food every day. For sure. I'm not gay, bro. I'm literally straight, dog. It's just like, bro, I wanted a nut. Anyways. Like, we've been through this before. Again, when I mentioned I was bisexual, it does not mean I root for Team Cock. I root for Team Pussy. Team Pussy don't root for me. I just wanted to come that night, and I found a warm, hot hole to blow my load in. Or got fucked. I don't care. At least somebody's touching me and cares about me. Enough to at least fuck me and come in me. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, I made a mistake. Whatever. Like, who cares? You keep acting like you're goddamn Jesus Christ or something over there. No, I'm getting tired of getting ridiculed for that. They can't even get the team correct. No, they keep going, oh, you're gay, you're gay. No. You're cock blocking me now. More than you already have been. Before that even happened. Like, no, I'm not gay. I'm bisexual, and I root for Team Pussy. I just made piss poor decisions back in the day. Like, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. You're pissing me off. Be gay. Bro, I've received it. I've gived it. I've fucking sucked dick, swallowed, and had my dick and swallowed. I don't care. I've done it all, bro. Are stereotypes real? No. Bro, I've been with black dudes, and no, it's not real. It wasn't an arm that came flopping out. How about that? I've been with white dudes, black dudes, Mexicans, you name it, bro. Wasn't exactly an arm that came flopping out. No, it's not okay to be racist. Dude, they bleeped it all out. Package handling is gay, bro. Bro. I'm just gonna block man delete this dude. Bro, you just joined, what the fuck? You're a robber? What? I mean, Ryan, I'm just being honest about all the shit I did. I've been in threesomes, bro. I fucked a dude's wife or girlfriend with him, dog. I ain't had two women. I don't really want to, I mean, I'd love two women, but the next woman I lay with is kind of going to be like my wife, girlfriend type thing. I want moments, not memories. I mean, I want memories, not moments. I said that absolutely ass backwards. Oh, God. I want memories, not moments. I've done a lot of like when I was young, dumb, and full of cum, I've done a lot of stupid shit. Long story short, I'm a bad person. Bro, dude. No, not a bad person. Well, I'm not a porn star. It's going a little too far. I'm not a porn star. I've just done a lot of shit. I don't like what I look for now is a loyal monogamous relationship with a woman, not just like no strings attached sex. No, I want to make memories, not moments. I'll be honest with you. This ain't the third time for it. They keep bringing it up because they're trying to cancel me. It'd be like, oh, look, he's got new viewers in here and he's talking about being gay and doing all this shit again. That's all it is. I'm pretty much on my answering machine script right now because of the NPCs coming through. That's all that's going on right now, Darren. Long story short. You know, they're coming in, talking about where have I worked, oh, I'm homeless, I gotta ran off my resume for what now, Darren? The fucking trillionth goddamn time? Like, I mean, it's just childish behavior at this point. They're just mad as fuck they can't fly blind like me and be able to be right there like Johnny on the solution. And even if I'm flying blind, I can like see everything they're doing. And call in a fucking abyss at the dartboard and hitting it right in the bullseye. All the time, every time. And these people are just like, who the fuck are you? You're just some homeless drunkard faggot. Like, Yeah, I know. I appreciate it, Darren. But that's how it goes. And this is what pisses me off when y'all invest and, like, donate to my stream. Y'all don't donate to me to keep seeing, like, that kind of people come in here. The people aren't paying for that shit. They keep trying to make, like, trolls and cancel cultures acceptable, and I won't accept them. I don't know which YouTuber will. If I ever, like, eventually get in a featured YouTube video where I feature somebody on my channel and, like, actually interview somebody after the Jeffrey Epstein files are released, like, I don't think anyone's going to, like, condone that behavior on their stream. Or their content, whether they live stream or not. I don't think they're going to appreciate those comments on their video or their administrator they have there. I don't have any administrators. It's just me. I do this shit myself. I ain't getting paid enough. Like, if I have, like, moderators and shit, like, no, I'm going to be paying you to be my moderator. I don't have any of that. And I ain't making the money to do that. So, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, I'm Sean Ryan over here making a new fucking goddamn studio and able to pay y'all. Or like Mr. Beast able to pay y'all. Like, no. We ain't there yet. I was close to getting myself out of homelessness without government help, and then, no, y'all pissed all over that dream. No, I'm good. I'm going to stay right where I'm at, Darren. I don't trust anybody when they say that. Because by the time I get up there and everything else, nope, you've had an unexpected $500 expenditure and you're in trouble. And now I become more of a burden than anything. Albeit that's still a burden. So. Plus I popped in on too many people and just nothing ever came of it. Could clearly see I'm on the live where I'm at. Be like, hey, you're in my area. You want lunch? Like, never. No, I know, Darren. I've been just offering. So this is what I gotta be careful with, Darren, because when I was talking about this and you saying this is where Jessica lost her shit. Because she thought I was talking about her, and she didn't come down from Michigan to come fuck me. Like, bro, where she lost her shit. I'll be honest with you. That's where she lost her shit. Because I'd be telling you, like, I'd be talking to you directly and telling you, no, I've had too many people. And then, bro, she lost her shit. That's where she lost it. And they thought I was talking about her, and she's like, oh, you're mad I won't come down there and fuck your homeless ass and blah, 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 blah. That's where she fucking lost her marbles. I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm going to get government assistance here, and I'm going to get, like, housing. No, I get that, Darren. No, but, like, I'm making a joke, though, kind of, at the same time about her. Because, like, no, she literally lost her shit when I, like, you know, somebody said something like this along the lines to me, Darren, and how I'm responding to you is kind of how I've responded to them. And, like, no, she took it personal. She thought I was talking to her. Bro, you would think we would have been married and we were actually in a relationship. Like, how she took, like, coming up to poke me in my chest and be like, what'd you say? Like, she took it personal, bro. That's the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying. Because I know a lot of people have been having to deal with that shit. I don't know. People might just be trolling me. I don't fucking know. But just a disclaimer. Some bitch that's in love with me. That's who Jessica is. I mean, like, thoroughly in love with me, too. Like, nah, homie, if this didn't happen and everything else, nah, she would have been here every second of this entire stream. Still now. Albeit I was streaming early in the morning, I'm streaming now. No, she would be in here. Somebody who was obsessed with me. That's who Jessica is. Somebody that was madly in love with me. That's who she is. And albeit, I want to say she's blocked, banned, deleted. Is she over there? She'd say something. Somebody's relaying something to her, that's for sure. I've had a couple viewers like that, and like, no, they'll be in here 24/7, bro. And then they became my worst enemies, so to speak. So over there talking shit about my stream, talking shit about me, just to chase people away. I don't need cigarettes, but I want more cigarettes. I don't know why I started picking up smoking cigarettes. I should have never did that now. But why the fuck am I gonna pay? I don't give a fuck if it's only $3. I don't give a fuck if it's $1. Why the fuck am I gonna pay $1 to inhale smoke? And like, why do I want to inhale smoke? Like, why do I have such the urge to inhale smoke? It's like the stupidest like thing ever. I'll be honest with you. Oh, let's make sure my chat ain't glitched out. It ain't. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Don't really need my hair down. It's fucking hot for this shit. Well, I feel like through the Holy Spirit, you should have thought it was bad. No, I mean, at a certain point, when you drink enough, you should be like, that's too much. I shouldn't be doing this. Haley. Leighton. I said my hair was back in a ponytail. God, I need to put it back up, though. My neck's getting hot. Like 50 degrees today. I don't even need this fucking jacket on. I mean, I don't know what point you're inhaling something that makes you cough. You're like, this is good for me. I mean, I think common sense should dictate that's not good for you. You know, usually you can go all day without coughing. You know, usually when you start coughing, you know there's something in your esophagus or like blocking your airway. Usually. So I figured, you know, if you're over here doing that, like, and you want to keep doing it too, like, I don't know. It should just be common sense in my opinion. Man, I need to charge my phone here too at some point. Went through all my battery packs. I could have let them charge a lot longer last night, but I knew it was going to rain and do something like it did, that's for sure. Oh, my chat's glitched out. That's why I can't. Oh, no, it's just lagging. That's why. Chat's glitched out. I put it on only one. Why is it lagging? Okay. There it goes. Why is it lagging? What the fuck, dude? Ugh, it rained. Thank God it ain't raining tomorrow. I've got to fix this shelter up for actually winter and everything here and get this over with. No, it should be turned off. Oh, I should block, ban, delete you. You said you're going to donate money one day and you never did. Albeit you've done it. You said it that day and you didn't do it. I've been meaning to block your ass when I saw you again. Damn right I'm working. I'm always working. When am I not working? Yeah, you. Could have sworn it was you. No, it might be Christ is true. No, there's somebody else with like Jesus and Christ in their name. They said they were going to donate and they didn't. Hold on, I can check their channel activity. Yeah, I think it was the other one. Because the last day you were in here was like 11 days ago. What, block, ban, delete you? I can. If I want. No, I'm getting you confused with someone else for a second. No, because the minute I saw him again, I wasn't waiting for them to talk. And the minute I saw him again, I'm going to ban him. No, I remember shit. I can be a little bit vindictive. No, someone comes in and say something, bro. No, I'll hold on to that shit. I'll think about it the entire time. I got a bone to pick with you. It ain't you, though. I swear they could have said they were going to donate, and they never did. And then, like, everyone stops talking when you push this out of the way. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all magically stop talking every time you push that out of the way. Just like, yep, that's out of the way. And, you know, the chat, I guess, looks magically back to normal or something. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, at least you get to see your kid, Darren. Must be nice to make your kid breakfast. I like pancakes and bacon and sausage and eggs and toast and orange juice and milk and... Must be nice, buddy. And you do not need your kid over here in this stream. Oh, hail to the na-na. The fuck is this? Shut the fuck up, Trump. Leave Collins alone. Bitch. Yeah, it rained last night. It didn't get too bad. I think it could have been worse. God, Jesus Christ, let's everyone say go Bible, listen. And made it stop raining. I need to quit being lazy and set my shelter up today. So this is a great reminder for that. Why is my name Matthew? Because my dad named me Matthew. Like, the fuck kind of question is that? Yeah. Oh, no, if it was pissing rain or something, nah, last night would have been a little rough. In the tent. The tent's causing my shelter to actually, like, flood more because, like, unfortunately, like, I got, like, a hole in my A-frame tarp. Like, you see my A-frame tarp roof up here? Back here, where the A-frame tarp roof is a real bad drip spot, and it'll leak and run down into a hole that I'm kind of sitting in. So technically, if it pissed rain, this would have flooded up with water, eventually soaked through the bottom of this tent and everything else. And I got water hitting this roof now that makes it displace over to this side where it started leaking and here. And I've like been out here in Chantel streaming and like every other fucking tropical depression and hurricane streaming. Dry as a bone. No, this tent's fucking everything up and I don't like it. And I'm really not on flat ground. I'm kind of like on ground that's kind of like, you know, albeit it's not this, it's reversed this way. Like, you know, if I lay down, my feet are up and my head's kind of down in a ditch hole. No, I just need to really drop the tent. I'll be honest with you. I don't need this fucking thing. And if I don't drop the tent, I need to fix my A-frame roof. It's too, like, sucked on to my tent to, like, really displace water correctly. The tarp's got to be a little bit higher type thing. So all the water getting displaced is not just, like, falling right on my tent. Because I literally going to have, like this corner I'm talking about here, it's usually fine. I can be out here on the ground fine, dry. It'll all flood down here to my flood spot I made. And it's just, the tent's too big. Like, bro, I've been lazy as fuck with my shelters out here. I have not been trying. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, I got a tree pulled over, tied to another tree, dog. You know this. With an A-frame tarp on it. Like, I didn't care. Well, dude, it's cold outside, so I don't have to worry about bugs crawling on me. I don't like the fact I have to walk outside of something when I'm out in the... That's the issue. I have to open a door to engage whatever I'm dealing with. And the zipper can get stuck in stuff. No, this is not real life Arc Raiders. You cannot join. No, I got these tarps. Like, bro, I got a tarp. Like, I got too many tarps. Homie, I want you to understand, I have a tarp that could cover an entire 18-wheeler. I just sliced it in half. Albeit it's perforated and water will still get through it. Dude, I have a tarp that can cover a whole 18-wheeler. Well, I don't really have to worry about people, and if I do, I mean, I guess I got this. If they got a gun, I'm fucked, but... I don't plan on getting confrontation with anybody. No, I'm worried about snakes out here. I had to kill 3 this year. It's another reason why I'm getting government housing. Here soon. I'm not going through another summer out here. It's just not going to happen. A Benchmade knife? I don't know. No. Trump's getting blocked and deleted. I'll watch you say go Trump when you watch his head explode like a pumpkin on camera. No. Oh, it's shit, Jesus. I got approved for my food stamps. I got approved for my Medicaid pretty quick when I applied. Not even gonna lie. So, yeah. I guess it's about time to be in a house. Because I'm kind of like tired of having to pick up all my trash and shit like this. This would be a lot different if I was in a house. Gotta throw this shit in the trash can. Yeah, I mean, there's more than many reasons than that. But it's just like one thing I look at when I first look out my shelter right now. Dude, it's really not that hard. And the only reason I say that with humility through God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible, is you truly start looking at the bigger picture. You know, why am I upset today? I've ate. I got shelter. I'm dry. I'm warm. You know, I have people that talk to me. I got this. I got that. You know, sure, I don't have this, and this that I can bitch about. You got to start looking at what you do have. It's not that hard to be a member of society. I can go in any restaurant or Waffle House, like the Waffle House or any restaurant, and like talk to people, bro. People know who I am. I don't give a fuck. It's Waffle House, La Fiesta, McDonald's. Albeit that year should almost be up. I don't think they're going to continue that one, but like, I don't plan on doing anything like that again. My bad. Oh, wow. I said it under my breath, too, dude. It wasn't like I directly engaged this guy and was like, oh, you parked in the handicap spot and you shouldn't be there. No, he heard like the backhanded, like under my breath comment, bro, and like full engaged. and then threatened to shoot everyone in the store. And I was like, oh, hell no, 911, get up here. Like, homie, you threatened to shoot me all day. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't have called the cops. No, you dragged other people that were not involved in this into it. Like, no, I don't like this. So I got trespassed from there. Do I ever think my situation is due to karma? No. No. I feel my situation is due to me being a very polarizing person on the internet. Long story short. And a lot of people have made piss poor decisions that, like, yeah, sure, have really ruined my life. Because in the grander scheme of things and the things I think about and what I've done, like, homie, no. The karma I should be receiving is like mansions, millions of dollars, and all this. No, I got hate, betrayal, like, just like backstabbing. And I mean, I'm over here bending over backwards with my head in the guillotine, keeping you alive with like some of my opinions. How dare one of you to go around and start saying that like I do? Homie, you're gonna get shot today. I'll be honest with you. Like, no. What do you mean? And I technically don't have that security net, bro. I don't have, like, I'm not in a cop union or in the military or any of the, dude, I'm just a civilian, bro. Like, no. Sometimes it makes me think the government's doing more than they should be doing. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, I should kind of be dead by now. And I could go down the rabbit hole, but at the same time, like, bro, people know exactly where I sleep at night. Like, bro. Kind of, Maverick, it is other people's fault. You know, if you were actually enforcing the law and serving, protecting the community and upholding and defending the Constitution of the United States of America, I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. I'm sorry, at what point is it my fault you cross-contaminate food, you don't care it's past its whole time, meaning if you cooked the patty an hour ago and it's been an hour, you got to throw it out. It's past its sell-by date. At what point is that my fault there in that area, first off? Second, at what point is it my fault and I have to start upholding the law because you as a state trooper don't even give a fuck about the way station being closed for the last year? That's operated by civilians that you technically mitigate and own because when there is something caught there, you handle the issue to begin with. At what point is this starting to be my fault? Oh, and I want the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Yes, that just asked for abuse, bro. Cool, great. Oh, you're doing corruption? No. Get the illegal immigrants out of here. Okay, well, what about the Bloods, Crips, Mafia, Hells Angels, and, like, Ku Klux Klan, and all of them in America that are just like the cartels. Yes, focus on MS-13 and Latin Kings and all them, too, but, dude, at what point of you not doing your job is this my fault? And you got to take it out on me because when I point this out, other people say it to you. And then you get pissed off because I said it. And that's the reason you're getting chewed a new asshole today. No, I wasn't a truck driver. Might as well been. I worked for Uber, though. You can drive for 12 hours like they can. You can't drive anymore. Like, at what point is this my fault? At what point when I'm pointing out that Trump blew up our special forces unit before they got al-Baghdadi and put it in your face on a short of your own unit walking up to the compound and getting blown up at the compound? My fault. You've been 6 years late to that, not saying shit like an ostrich with your head in the goddamn sand. At what point is this like my fault? And again, I'm bent over backwards with my head in the goddamn guillotine for you. Like, homie, what is your major malfunction, my friend? And sure, do I take some accountability? Yes, because I didn't have to say any of that, and I could have just sat there like a mindless NPC zombie. Then I probably wouldn't be in this mess. Then I'd be some dirty fucking lazy piece of shit just like you. To be quite fucking honest with you. I know you don't like truth. Albeit I'm some homeless guy, dude. Who are you? Why are you calling me this? You live out in the woods in a tent. No, I'd be some worthless, lazy, dirty piece of shit like you. No, again, I do have accountability. Again, I could have said nothing. I could have been just like you. Worthless. I don't know what all y'all do for work, but if you're in the food industry, no. I can already tell you, you're probably worthless to me. There's a 99.99% chance, I'm sure. Medication? Bro, I ain't had pussy in 10 years. I have not had a woman take her pelvis and put it directly on my pelvis and gyrate until I have orgasm and climax. That's the best medication I need. Yes. That has nothing to do with it, though. Has nothing to do with it, bud. Not at all. This is reality. Because unfortunately, something's going to set into you like with what my parents did. No, you're fucked when I'm dead. I know how my dad feels now because I know what he meant, by the way. And I can pass it on, bro. Father like son. Or son like father. Like, no. Bro, you, motherfucker, you're fucked when I die. You have no idea yet. You're fucked when I die. Well, bro, there's more than fast food in the food industry, but okay, dog. It's a way to be rude to anyone in the food industry. That's serious work. No, homie, you don't follow the basic rules. Like, no, you can go to prison for 2 years for willful food tampering. Like, at no point is the janitor not as important as the CEO. Because if you don't have a janitor, nothing's being clean and everything's dirty. And guess what the CEO is having to truly do? Be the janitor right now until he finds one. That's what happens. Let alone you're the owner or not. Nope, I don't have a janitor, I gotta do it. Other than that, trash gonna pile up, that's gonna be dirty, that's gonna be dirty, that's gonna be dusty. That'll cause a fire with all that dust getting into my computers. Like, sit on my ass. I mean, like, bro, albeit, I know Israel attacked Gaza there the other day, but, like, do you not enjoy your Gaza-Israel ceasefire? You would have had a Ukrainian-Russian ceasefire, but, bro, you pissed all over. I'm trying to get this through to you. Ukraine will be Russia. Taiwan will be China. Fuck around, find out. Alaska will become Russia, and all of Canada. And then the Southwest will be Mexico, and like the east of America will be China. Keep pushing, dude. I'm not sitting on my ass doing nothing after all I just said. Homie, you're getting blocked and deleted. That's all I know. and taking people's hard-earned money, you act like I got a gun to their fucking head. Give me your goddamn money. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you through the goddamn street. Yeah, sure, bud. Mm-hmm. Good luck. You better be very careful saying that, Jesus. I don't even know your real name right now. How's it going? It goes, Leighton. Watching retard. Okay, yep, sure. Yep, that's why Ukraine will be Russia and Taiwan will be China. For sure. I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to set that in your face first. That's why you're lashing out of Venezuela, because the cartels cut you off from drugs anyways, bro. I already made jokes about that. No, the cartels cut America off from drugs. They'll be down there to invade it the next day. Look what happened. Tim Walz is a retard, but you're going to get blocked, banned, deleted. I mean, just look what's going on there with the fraud. It's a lot of money you let get slipped by. I'll be honest with you. Kamala Harris could have picked anyone but him, but I don't know. Apparently that was the guy to go with. I have no idea what cocaine they were on that night, or the cartels, Venezuelan cartel cocaine they were on that night. Right along with the Republicans sticking with Trump. Could have picked anyone else. Had nothing to do with the Jeffrey Epstein files. No, could have picked anyone else. Somehow you need a specific person that you pretty much put your hand up their ass and speak out their mouth with anyways. Like, yeah. Well, that sounds like a you problem, J-Mac. How about you give them their money back? I appreciate you like my hair. Why does it even matter? Do you want to go to war? Do you enjoy your grocery prices? You enjoy your children going to school? You enjoy the roads you ride on? Hey. What do you mean, why does it matter? Maverick, no one has a strong influence on me. Okay, Leighton. Buddy, it's not hundreds of millions of dollars for me to like hack into your technology that they can easily do. For like a penny. Bro. On my own time, nonetheless. Like, I don't know what you thought you cost America millions of dollars. I think you got your situation and my situation a little confused. Like, no, we're gonna play this stupid little game. And this little witch hunt you got on me that you ain't admitted yet. You wasted millions, bro. I mean, it's been billions at this point. No. My thoughts on ICE? I ain't got nothing against ICE. Be honest with you. Don't know what to tell you, bud. Do you want somebody coming in your country that doesn't give you a passport and let you know who they are and what they're to do? And then they want to go, like, plant a bomb in your country and kill your friends and families and stuff? Don't you think you want to know who that person is, right? You don't want that person there. No one wants that person there. No, ICE does a good job. No. No one gives a fuck about the guy wanting to bring you a 24-pack and hang out with you and, like, make food and stuff and, like, cook food and get, like, bring food. No, you're talking about somebody they get rid of that's bad. Long story, J-Mac. But you would think through basic training that standing in front of a car that is running, the engine's on, would be a bad idea. Don't drive on ice, like hilarious. No, don't stand in front of a motor vehicle that is on and you can clearly see the engine's not on and your patrol car should be in front of it to begin with anyways. No. Just shut the fuck up. Your patrol car should have been in front of it anyways. Nope, you got out, left space for them to escape to begin with in a motor vehicle that has not been disabled. Their tires have not been shot out. The engine block has not been shot into hit a oil or water filter or pump. No, your engine will lock the fuck up and overheat in like a few minutes. No, you can kind of disobey law enforcement orders a little bit. Homie, if I'm just walking down the road, you can't just stop me and be like, hey, give me all your identification, let me know who you are. You have to give me a reason. You have to be like, hey, no, I suspect you of this, this, and this, and that. Because you were right here, there was a crime that happened here type thing. And you can't start making up all this shit because at the end of the day, you have to tell dispatch there's actually something going on here. No, bud. No, unfortunately, dog, the United States of America Constitution is kind of like a headache a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I ain't mad at it, but... No, you can run from police a little bit. It's better to just comply and not run. Because if they had no lawful reason to stop you, no. At the end of the day, you're not running from the law. When that ugly truth comes out, I'm not saying run, don't comply, and work with the police. I'm not saying be chaotic. No. But at the end of the day, if it were to have went that way, no, they were in the wrong for stopping you. And it played out the way it did. You didn't really flee justice or like obstruct justice. Like they were legally stopping you to begin with. No, at the end of the day, it's just better to be compliant with the police and stay the fuck out of the way a little bit. Because if somebody's going through something, don't make it worse. Like, yes, if they're being unlawfully arrested, they're already in a fucked up situation. Let's not escalate it. Like, trust me, the truth will come out and justice will be served. Albeit, yeah, they're going to go to jail for a little bit. Trust me, they're not going to jail to meet Bubba. No, people in jail are watching these people get arrested, be like, oh, damn, we got new guests coming in today, boys. Or girls, depending on what section you in. We got new guests coming in. Like, I'm not going to stop the law from doing their job. At the same time, people can be unlawfully arrested. And at the end of the day, with that whole situation, no. Homeboy, like, I'm sorry, bro. He's getting fired. No, homie, you're standing in front of a fucking vehicle that's still on. Like, no. You already got the front of the vehicle the first time you passed around. Now you're back in front of the vehicle again with your phone out. Like, no. And you're standing in front of a moving motor vehicle. Yes, they shouldn't hit the gas pedal. For sure. You can jump out of the way. I've been enough personal experiences in military, martial arts. You can dodge. No, you chose to do that. I don't know what to tell you. Homie, if you were on my team, you're not going to be on my team much longer because, no, you walked in front of a vehicle that was not disarmed or off. And at any point, yes, they could have hit the gas pedal and I may or may not have to shoot them. Because you made this piss poor decision, I had to kill somebody today. Like, no, fuck you. You're getting fired. We all got body cameras on. You don't need to be out here without your phone. You need to be situational awareness just in case you need to pull out a gun. Does they have a weapon? No, you're over here fucking recording with a GoPro on already. No normal person's gonna get out of the car with the cops there, bro. In the situation you're in and how it's escalated, no, you're not even getting out of the car, dog. Don't give me that bullshit. You sit there and put yourself in her shoes. Don't give me that bullshit and say you kind of wouldn't do almost anything different. You ain't getting out of that car. You may not move the car forward, but you would have been staying in that car till they busted the window and ripped your ass out of it. No, it's a fuck situation on either side a little bit. No, look, I get it. I comply with the cops. Unfortunately, if I was in a Jason Bourne situation, I'm fucking dead. But, you know, usually cops don't bother me unless I've, like, done something to piss them off, I guess. I don't know. So, you know what I mean? I'm very compliant. Like, at no point am I telling people to not be compliant with the law and do what they tell you. Yes, it's quick. Dude, they get paid by the hour. And if you give them a reason to fuck you up, like, yeah, they're going to fuck you up, bro. And they're getting paid by the hour. You know, you just give them your stupid idea, else 5 minutes later, they let you go. They're out of your hair. Just on down the road. Well, I wouldn't call it driving a car at a police officer. I would call it them moving a motor vehicle forward and a cop being in front of it. Recording rather than being situational awareness and having their hands ready for possible gun engagement. Gun, taser, baton, anything. Like, homie could have pulled a taser and shot her that close. The wires might have plugged out eventually, but the amount of electromagnetic shock going to her, no, she would have crashed her vehicle. You didn't have to use the gun. I mean, damn pepper spray. She ain't driving down that road much further, let alone shooting out the tires or in the engine block, bro. No, there are so many other options you could have chose before pulling the gun and going boom, boom. Your brain might not work like mine. Sorry. That's where I'm at in that high stress situation. Yeah, you almost tried to run me over. It looks like you tried to run me over. Like, no, you're trying to get away from me. You're not trying to run me over. I'm just in front of your fucking vehicle while you wanted to hit the gas pedal like a dipshit. That got you shot. Personally looking at it. Because no, if I was their partner, I would have fucking shot him with a taser before any of that shit would have happened. You get a chance. Your window's down, you're yelling at me. Boom! Taser in the chest. Ain't taser, pepper spray. You ain't hitting that gas pedal and going anywhere. You're over there. Ah! I appreciate the $5 donation on my Cash App. No, anime, I've just kicked in a doorway to a house, right? And the doorway in the house I kicked into There's one person in there I gotta kill, right? They don't got a gun in their hand yet. Their wife's there and their kid's there. And they have no access to a weapon yet. Why the fuck did I just shoot all these people? I got them at gunpoint this close. They can't get to me and I can kill all of them. They know it. They know they're going to get captured. At no point is this somebody that I kick someone's door in, they're over here reaching under a pillow or something that I got to shoot dead. And then make sure no one goes for what he was reaching for, that because they know it's there. No, anime, I get it. It's a very high stress, fucking high strung thing. At the same time, don't walk in front of a vehicle that is operative. Like, they may have tried to run you over. I won't try to, like, deny your feelings, but at the same time, like, no. They were just trying to run. And you were in the way. Unfortunately, that might have got you run over, but, like, bro, why are you walking in front of a vehicle that's on? I wouldn't even be standing behind that because, like, I say they should have blocked it with their patrol car, right? Okay, they block her vehicle with a patrol car. Like, their patrol car's here, the other patrol car's here, and then she's, like, here. In between the two patrol cars. Nope, she backs up too far and hits one of the cameramen instead. Like, it could have went that way. Who knows? But we can't speculate that. If they would have been in the way, the cop wouldn't ever, like, no, she would never got away. Like, it would have probably been different. But it turns into so many, like, conjecture what ifs that you can't really, like, put it in a court of law. I mean, you can, but you can't. Because it could have went this way. But all because of Captain Dipshit's stupid options here, it led to this person being shot. Albeit you're trying to enforce the law, you're giving lawful orders. I don't even know who the fuck you're pulling over and trying to, like, detain, first off, out of these people. And then at the same time, like, bro, you're walking in front of a vehicle that's operative. Like, I don't know, homie, you might accuse a fighter pilot of trying to run you over if you walked into the fucking airstrip area you ain't supposed to fucking be in, or get your leg snapped by that cable that catches them or something. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not retarded, piece, frog. Anyways, you're gonna get blocked being deleted. It's a very complex situation because, no, if somebody drove a vehicle at me, I'm going to be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit. But at the same time, realistically looking at it at the end of the day, like, no, why the fuck did I get in front of the vehicle that was on? And not keep myself off to the side into a safe sector. At no point in me being in front of a vehicle that can run me over and crush me going to be a benefit to myself or my team. If this were to escalate further than it could possibly do, and this person's just trying to run. I don't know what to tell you. I got a job, bro. Because again, no, when you watch the video, like, no, they gave compliant orders several times. No, they could have pulled out mace or a fucking taser. They wanted to get into the blah, 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 blah social warrior arguing game. Rather than saying, fuck it, I'm the cops. I told you to do this 3 times. You didn't comply. And I got a legitimate reason why I'm detaining you and everything, too. Not just, I'm going to pepper spray you to pepper spray you. Like, no. We can all look at the Army veteran that happened to and how that ended for the cops. But, again... Dude, I don't know what that bitch was doing. Obviously, she did something enough to get ICE's attention. That's all the fuck I know. Bro, I'm just walking into this. You act like I know what happened before and what happened, like, I see what happened during the whole incident, but you act like I know what happened before. For all I know, she was jawing off at these people for, the last hour. I don't know. No, she didn't use her vehicle as a deadly weapon. It was get the fuck out of the car. There's 6 cops there, and she don't want to go to jail. Albeit if she got out of the car, she might have not went to jail. If she just complied. I don't know what the fuck she did before that. If you just comply and work with the cops, you usually keep yourself out of trouble. The minute you start acting like a problem, you become a problem. That's all I'm going to tell you. You got to remember, ICE, cops, law enforcement, they get paid by the hour. So if they pull you over and it takes 5 hours, brother or sister, they got paid for that 5 hours. And you just wanted to be overcomplicated. Because of your constitutional rights. PJSR, I don't know what you're trying to go with that, but that's, creepy. I don't know why you're trying to bring that back up out of nowhere. In the conversation we're having, that's kind of like a weird thing to bring up, out of the blue. Anyways. No, I know that. Smeukes. Don't ever surround my vehicle. Well, bro, if it says police on it, I'm probably sure I did something I wasn't supposed to. And if I didn't do something I was supposed to, I'm being accused of something I didn't do. So, no, this is going to be a high-stress situation for everybody, and we're going to get through this. Because I'm being accused of something I didn't do. Personally. I don't know too many people that are just going to come Ashton Kutcher punk me with police vests on type shit and just kidnap me. I'm sorry. No, something's going. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. We're gonna find out. That's all I know. That's how I look at it personally. Trust me, the fucking ICE and SEAL Team 6 and all that shit pop out. I don't know what I did, but we gonna figure it out. No, your ICE agents aren't just from truck stops. They're not just from truck stops, bro. They're federal government agents, bro. I'm sorry, homie. Do you speak all the languages on the planet yet? No. Shut the fuck up. ICE people are not just from your truck stop. Some are, but a lot of people know how to speak all the languages. Not all of them. But enough. Yes, they do. You just don't see it in the media. No, homie, that drone strike or Venezuela strike, right? Guess what? Somebody killed somebody they weren't supposed to. No, they're in a stockade right now. You don't even know that, though, and they can't mention they got in trouble for that raid. They have accountability, bro. A lot of shit won't sit well with people, and they'll have an issue with it. I know police barely have training to educate them on it, but there's not much to train you other than the fact you're going to be going against a fucking jack-in-the-box. Just wind it up. Oh, yep, you're walking up to the car. Yep, as soon as you get up there, they pull out a pistol and shoot you in the face. I appreciate it, Hunter. All right. I don't know what food I'm going to get today. The videos of the thing? Yeah. Dude, he could have got out of the way. Like, he did it on purpose. It's almost like being on a soccer team and getting a red flag. Or, like, making somebody get a red flag. Should you? I mean, yeah. You'll see what I'm saying. At no point do I think she had any intention to run him over. He was just unfortunately in front of the car. Personally. Because at no point, no, bro, she could have turned left and ran you over. She turned all the way away from him. Personally. She was trying to get away and got shot trying to get away. Unfortunately, looking like she was almost running somebody over. Because at the end of the day, no, she could have went forward and turned right to the left and just, yeah, you are getting ran over, motherfucker. No. At no point did that. Kept going this way, to the right. Albeit it's the mirror image, and this looks left and that looks right, but like... Either still you're in a moving vehicle. Like, again, this is why I say I don't know why they have not pulled out the taser or pepper sprayed him at this point. Their window was down. I mean, the other cop could practically put his hand out and touch her if he wanted to. And you've got a vehicle that is not cut off. You've got an operative vehicle that if they hit the gas on or you tase them or something and their foot pedal locks, like their leg locks in from that electrical shock, and the gas hits, you didn't tase them, but like either still, you know, you're still in front of this vehicle. Or I shoot them, they fall on it, and like, I don't know, their muscle memory at the time before rigor mortis, like, you know, just, bro, there's a lot of shit that can happen. And you're not in an operational position you need to be in with a phone in your hand recording everything right now. You got a GoPro on that's recording all that. Why do you have a phone in your hand? Dual security? Is this a secret, like, operation you ain't trying to tell us that they delete evidence that's on your GoPros that we already know they do? Like, why don't you admit that shit? Why you gotta have a phone in your hand right now being a cameraman? Last time I checked, that wasn't a job description. It's on your chest. You sending me mixed messages here, and I don't like it because it makes me think of a corruption issue going on that they're deleting evidence. And it's being exposed through that agent because he's having to run around with a camera in his hand rather than being operational ready. Everyone's got cameras on them. It's a fucked up situation, long story short. It's a bunch of shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you're pretty much, like, she's dead. All the lives around her are ruined, and then that guy's lives ruined, whether he gets punished or not. There's going to be so much hate and division from this. Just from, like, piss poor decisions. Because, again, why the fuck didn't someone pull out mace or a taser and just... Yeah, bro, you, like, you kind of gave her, like, 5 orders, and y'all just over there bickering with her. No, again, you could have just pepper sprayed her. I don't see her hitting the gas pedal while she's grabbing her eyeballs with pepper spray in them. Her wife ain't gonna be, or her girlfriend, whoever that was, ain't gonna be much of a problem if I gotta pepper spray her too. Just, nah, shut the fuck up. Show me your goddamn papers. No, I'm not riled up about it. It's an unfortunate situation. Like, it's unfortunate somebody died. It's unfortunate somebody had to kill somebody because it's easy as fucking pie. Is what I'm saying to, where's the pepper spray? Where's the taser? All this other shit. No, they got caught up jawing at mouth and everything else. And I don't know. I guess I can say made piss poor decisions. That's where I want to lean to more than anything. Because, I mean, like, bro, where's the pepper spray or taser at that point? I don't have to pull out a gun and shoot this person. This is before they even hit the gas pedal. No, I told you to get out of the car and stop the vehicle 3 times. You have not done this. Broosh, taser. You ain't going anywhere. Your wife wants to give Froggy pepper spray, taser. No problem. Like, but them not doing that, like, it's kind of their fault. And, like, it kind of led to someone's death that didn't need to be there a little bit. No, ICE has got regulations, man. They really do. And they gotta operate within the United States of America Constitution. Because the person you're arresting or trying to detain, bro, is really a legal U.S. citizen. And you just have bad information right now. I'll be honest with you. And you're over there doing what you're doing. You gotta be very careful. Nick, I'm not tired, bro. I'm up. I'm wired, dog. I can't get enough. There's more. I'm like Gray Fox over here, dog. Pain! No, it just seems like a whole other fucked up situation. I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. No, John. They gave her 3 lawful compliant orders and didn't pull out a taser or pepper spray. While she had a motorcade vehicle that was still cut on. While you're trying to detain her, and then a vehicle you could have had in front of her that prevented the cop from walking in front of the vehicle to get ran over to begin with, could have been there. No, this was a piss poor decision by a bunch of dumbasses. Long story short, because he let her hit him. He let her hit him. That's why. Rather than jumping out of the way, he let her hit him. And then, to the point I'm going at, his partners let her have the capability to hit the driving pedal to begin with. Again, at what point did you not pull out your taser or pepper spray and incapacitate the person you're trying to detain? Rather than giving them full motor functions to drive a vehicle that you want to stand in front of like a dumbass. Like, homie, you want me to throw my buddy in the brigade because you stood in front of an M1 Abrams like a jackass and got ran over. I don't know what to fucking tell you, dipshit. There was so much shit you could have done, but you're too retarded to see it. I don't know what to tell you. Your brain fires slower than mine. You're too dumb for me. Homie, I would eat you alive like a chanterelles plate. You're too stupid for me. I would have jumped out of the way, nor would I have ran around with a phone in my hand like a jackass. I have a body cam on. Why am I running around with a phone in my hand? No, you have to wear a body cam footage, you dumb fuck. I have to prove what I said I did. So if I was supposed to go fucking kicking your shit like Delta Force and take you alive, I have a body cam footage on me that shows why I didn't take you back alive. There is Overwatch and regulation. It's just very loosely fucking talked about. Please shut the fuck up. Why the fuck am I running around with a camera in my hand? I have body cam on. I don't need this. Bullshit. Wasting my goddamn time, amateur hour, not trying to make it this big goddamn deal. But you fucked up. No, you're making this too big than what it needs to be smooth. You're getting block band deleted. Yeah, that's true, anime. That's the truest part of it all. Crackers and chips. Again, though, they could have used pepper spray or taser. And homie's partner to his right, before he almost gets ran over, could have tasered her or pepper sprayed her. Was over there in a verbal confrontation with her while his partner walked around the car and circled around it. No, homie, while you were doing that and I told her to get out of the vehicle 3 times, no, I've pulled out my pepper sprayer. I've tased this bitch. Especially she ain't complied. Nope. She getting pepper sprayed and tased. Well, then I'm ripping her out of the car. Problem solved. Sorry, bud. I ain't got time to play with you. This is why I'm very compliant with cops and like show my fucking hands and shit, bro. I don't play with anybody because they could be some cop I ain't dealt with. And homie like on a PTSD trip a little bit. Like, nah, dog, you don't know who you're fucking with when the cops pull you over. Again, the minute I think I'm in a Jason Bourne situation, that'll be a different story. But until then, I'm absolutely 100% compliant. No. Hands are right here. Like, no, my ID. There you go. Like, have a great day. Sorry for the inconvenience. And sorry, you don't want to really inconvene me. Like, you're not trying to make a big old stink about it. I will dill pickle. Lord willing, I'll have a great day. Now, what you need to add to your grocery list, roast beef. You should have like salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, red pepper flakes, and like soy sauce, hot sauce. Go get some roast beef. Take a little bit of all them seasons, throw it in a frying pan with a little bit of butter. A little bit. Just a little bit. Because you're already going to have soy sauce and have a bunch of other moisture in there. It's not going to burn too much. Let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Get it nice and cooked. Let the roast beef cook through. Might take like less than 5 minutes. Throw some cheese on that bitch. Cut a hoagie roll. Put down a hoagie roll. You got a ghetto steak and cheese, boy. I don't care what chips you eat with a baked potato, veggies. I don't give a fuck what you eat with a sandwich. No, I've not kissed at the gay bar in Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta. Anyways, block ban deleted. I've strictly lived in the United States of America my entire life, and I've never even been to Atlanta once. Well, it's not feeling empathy, man. It's just, homie, what were you doing? And you claim to be a veteran, too. Like, no, homie, you're running around with a camera in your hand. Albeit it was just one woman in the car and, like, her girlfriend there with her, but pull out a weapon, and you're running around with a phone in your hand. I think it tells me all about your military service career. I need to know that you were shit. I don't know if I'm catching you, like, at a bad time, and God's just, like, punishing you, but at the same time, like, Homie, you could have made better decisions along with your partners. Y'all almost do look blind, deaf, and dumb. I'm telling you, how hard is it to literally unclasp your pepper spray? This push in her face. Seriously. I feel like if I looked at any veteran, they'd be like, yes, I would unclasp my pepper spray and... No, I've got shot with this in my face because before. Like, this shit ain't fun. They ain't driving that vehicle anywhere. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to end the stream here pretty soon. My battery life's getting low, and I don't have any more battery packs to like keep my phone charged. I'm gonna stream for a little bit more. Again, I ain't trying to make a big old thing about this eye situation. I'm more worried about a bunch of other shit than I am that, but... Same time, that could have been handled better. On both sides. Again, if you weren't a fucking belligerent jackass, and the minute you get into a situation like that with the law enforcement, you need to start complying. I mean, you can be a Steve-O all the way you want to on the top of a crane, so to speak, or how much you delusionally believe you're at the top of a crane. But no, when usually a situation like that unfolds, like, it's time to be compliant with the police. You have, like, pushed them to a level where, like, you better be damn sure you're accurately right about what you're doing. Because if not, you're in trouble. And even if you ain't in trouble, what's the point of being like, I'm not gonna be compliant? No, you're accusing me of it, I'm not? Like, yeah, sure, here's this, this, and this, and this, and this. Like, please get the fuck out of my hair. Like, period. You know what I mean? Yeah, have a good one. Again, trust me, you gotta remember, they get paid by the hour. Yeah, you can flex your constitutional rights all you want, but you watch them get paid by the hour. You better hope you're a monetized streamer or something, because you ain't getting paid by the hour. Long story short. But I'm going to end the stream here. I've been streaming a while and everything. I got to conserve my battery life and all this good stuff. So I'll end the stream here. I'll probably start one later today. But yeah, I'll see y'all around.